they've added to the staff this week. This is part of the statement from Brian Falling, the attorney for Nick Rolovich, saying the termination of Washington State football coach was unjust and unlawful since at least early April it's become clear that Chun, meaning the athletic director Pat Chun, had already determined that Coach Rolovich would be fired. Chun's animus toward Coach Rolovich sincerely held religious beliefs, and Chun's dishonesty at the expense of Coach Rolovich during the past year is damning and will be thoroughly detailed in litigation. End quote from that part of the statement from Nick Rolovich's attorney. Gene Wojciechowski was in Pullman this week and spoke to many of the principals as this drama was unfolding. Gino.
Well, Reese, I did speak briefly with Nick Rolovich. It was clear during that conversation that he stands by his decision, but he did say he felt terrible that that decision impacted his now former players. I also spoke with Pat Chun, who called it rock bottom, a lot of broken hearts. When I said, what's your goal this week? He said, simply to get through it. After this week, he'll begin that coaching search in earnest, but he did say that Dickert is a legitimate candidate for that job, Reese. And when I talked to Dickert, he's so busy, he's actually had to set alarms to remind himself when to eat. He said, of course, he thinks these players have bounced back this week, but he reminded me that not only did they lose a head coach, but they lost 4 full-time assistants. He's had to bump up a recruiting assistant to the defensive coaching staff. But he said, despite the circumstances, he's going to try to enjoy this. This is a dream come true for him. And he has spent the week telling his staff and those players, smile, have fun, it's football. Reese?
Well, Gene, they've been doing that. Washington State's been playing its best football of the season. They've won 3 in a row, and as we mentioned, the assistant staff had to be reshuffled. They brought in some June Jones guys who worked as assistants with him to try to help with the run and shoot attack. Yeah. How is it that the Cougars can move forward from this point after such a bizarre situation?
Really, really bizarre situation, but a situation that you could see coming. Like, if you just paid attention to the tea leaves, I mean, you knew this was coming. There was a deadline. So at that point, you know there's a time frame that you're working with. If you're Pat Chun, the AD, you understand that this coach is not going to budge. So he should have been putting in motion who's going to step in for this coach. Who's going to be on my short list of guys to replace him? And not only you're a head coach, but the assistant coaches that's going to follow. So to me, as an athletic director, you saw this coming a mile away. You should be prepared for this. I feel sorry for the players, but players nowadays, they read everything. You have access to all of this information. So they saw it coming too. As disappointing as this decision may be, they should have been mentally prepared for this outcome also.
Yeah, and I think I kind of go into the locker room and I look at this and I think about the players, obviously, and where are they as far as their mindset? Because there's still 5 games to be played. I talked with Pat, the AD at Washington State, and I think he brought up an interesting thing. There's technically 47 seniors on this football team. If you include the 6-year players, the super seniors, they have 7 of those. They have 15 fifth-year seniors, and they have 25 fourth-year players. That's kind of a veteran team to handle this. He said, I've been around sports my whole life. What I've seen out of that practice field with these players, they've really come together. I also thought, David, it was interesting to think they played USC the week that Clay Helton got fired, and USC rallied around that and beat Washington State. Yep. So that's in the back of their mind about, hey, we're going to do what USC did to us. We're going to rally around this adversity. We've got these 47 seniors. Let's rally and let's pull off an upset and let's keep winning football games.
And they've won the last 3. Mm-hmm. So they've got momentum going, and I think Nick's a good coach. I think they had a good coach. I think they had their next coach of the future, which is tough, but it's not just that. It's offensive coordinator's gone, offensive line coach is gone, defensive line
quarterback coach.
It's not like it's just analysts that are off the field. These are all guys that are implementing game plans that are a critical part of your success. So it's a tough situation. If they do it, my goodness, it's kudos to all those seniors.
47 guys.
I mean, it's unbelievable because this circumstance, when you lose your dude up top that talks to you, that you believe in, you trust, and then the dudes below that you listen to, I mean, who you're buying into and what you're playing for.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.